Hey, this is CJ Couch. Welcome to Couch Talk. It is Wednesday, March the 7th, 2018, and I am sorry that I am a day late. I'm supposed to be giving to you this episode on a Tuesday, but I've just been sluggish and napping and sleepy and way too lazy, and that's my excuse, and I'm stack-a-tot. It's episode number 215 of Couch Talk, baby, and it was a blast. My buddy and the very talented rapper Keemo, he returns to the show to discuss his upcoming mixtape, 3K18, and smoke some pot. His first appearance was the first ever 420 episode of Couch Talk, and it was a blast then, and this episode was actually a good, constructed, there was a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it was all great. The 420 episode, the first one I did, was pure chaos. We went over to, we were at Keemo's house, and we were just in his kitchen getting stoned as fuck. He ends up making edibles. It was just a total chaos of an episode. But 215, the one you're about to listen to, is that straight hot fire. Thank you for watching on YouTube if you're watching. Thank you for listening if it's on SoundCloud or Apple Podcast app. You know that iTunes there. But please follow me on the app Vero. It is a new social media. It's very big in Europe, but I think you would like it. It's really cool. It's VERO, and you will find me. You just search CJ Couch Talk. Please go to patreon.com/CJ Couch Talk if you have any donation money to give. You can follow me on Instagram at CJ Couch Talk. If you have any questions, comments, insults, or would like to be a guest, you can email me cjcouchtalk@gmail.com. Snapchat, CJ Couch Talk. Follow Bluff God. He made the beat you're listening to. It's straight fire on YouTube, Instagram, everything I just listed. He's on Vero too. It's a great episode we're about to listen to, so let's just hop straight into it. Alrighty, everybody. It is Tuesday, March the 6th, 2018. You are now officially 3 days late if you have not paid your rent, so get it together, get it in. You don't want to get evicted here. It is episode 215, the return of Keemo. You were on the show for the 420 episode. Now I think it might be 2 years ago. There's no way, right?
I don't know. Was it 2 years ago?
I think so. It is, dude.
That's what's crazy. I think it was.
That was definitely, 2016.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Hell yeah, that was 2 years ago. That's crazy.
So we've been listening to a lot of your music, and I got to say, holy shit, yeah, dude. You're killing it.
Trying to.
You got a mixtape, 3K18. Do you have like an idea of when it's going to be out? You said you're also working on another mixtape, which I like that. Yeah, that's cool.
Probably. Honestly, I don't know yet when. Probably spring break time.
So, like, when you say you're working on two different mixtapes, like, what determines, okay, this song is going to go on this mixtape and this song is going to go on this mixtape? Is it like they're two different feels?
Yeah, feature-wise and producer-wise.
Who have you been, like, working with recently, like, you want to shout out? Nobody. Fuck everybody.
Yeah, I mean, Jungle Life Studios, 904 Skeeta, Lil West Side.
Yeah, she killed that verse, dude. I used to listen to that fucking big boys coming in my Air Force Ones. I used to listen to that Nelly Air Force One song all the time, dude.
Yeah,
he was huge.
Yeah,
dude. Like, that was Country Grammar. Right after that EI song.
True.
Obviously hot in here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hot in.
I feel like that's a new song, like a updated song from that first one.
What's that?
My G Nikes. I feel like it's more of an updated song versus that Air Force One song. Yeah,
dude, that shit. What I like about like listening to your music, it seems so like vibey. Like we were just sitting here like chilling so hard, dude. You know what I mean? Like rolling up and stuff. It was nice.
It's all about beat quality, choice wise.
Yes, you know, dude.
If your beat is not on point, then you just.
Who's making these beats? Because those were fucking insane.
Pretty much Mikhail, but also goes by Plug Life Cooley. Cooley to Connect, stuff like that. Also, so.
Dude, Plug Life Cooley, I think me and him follow each other on that Vero app. Do you have that app?
I don't think I do.
You should get it, dude. It's new. It's this like new social media app, and it's fucking dope, dude. So like, this is what it looks like when you scroll through your timeline. But let's say you want to like post something in music, you know? Like I was just listening to this song, so it pops up and then boom, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you put tags and stuff. Vero is a really cool app. It's super European, I've noticed. But so it's Plug Life. Is that what you said?
Plug Life Cooley. Yeah. I don't know if he's on there.
Dude, I'm pretty sure he is. I know somebody just. Yeah. Oh, that's Digital Plug. Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry. Shout out to both of you guys though. I'm sure you're both cool. But yeah, dude, the production of it too. That's what I was telling you. I was like, damn, the quality of the way these songs sound. Like, are they done? Like, is there any more that needs to be done to them? Because they sound really good. Like, for real. I'm not even like bullshitting.
Actually, they all been mixed and mastered. I believe so. If I remember correctly, yeah. So,
like when people, if they come on and their musicians not like their music, I usually don't talk to them about their music.
Yeah.
But like the quality of it really was like, I don't know, it sounded really good. He's doing a really good job.
Yeah. That's 904 Skeeter at Jungle Life Studios.
That's what is, I think, like in this time, probably the most important thing. Like really good sounding quality shit.
Oh, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like obviously you have to be good and making good shit, but like if it sounds really good, you're a step above so many other people because it's that much easier to listen to. It's a lot more tolerable. You know?
Exactly.
Listening to some badly produced music is rough, dude. It is hard.
I mean, I've had some, and
well, yeah, that's part of the beginning stages. You know what I mean?
But then I've learned it's definitely about where you go to, and who you go to, and what you spend.
Dude, yeah, it's crazy. Like, there's like an entire. There truly is like quote unquote levels to this shit. Like there's people making a living off of producing music and shooting music videos and stuff for the people that never make it. You know what I mean? And then like they like propel people. You know what I mean? Like if you're good, they propel you. And if you're not, they make you seem better than you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's crazy. There's like that level, and dude, they're amazingly good. That's what's nuts about every sort of art is how many people are fucking amazing at it.
Yeah, my sister does a lot of artwork too, and she does
such as
painting,
like dude,
oil paintings, and her stuff gets featured in the art walk. So,
oh really?
Yeah, so she's
nice.
It's dope.
Do you think like art and stuff truly is like genetically passed down? Like I can't draw for shit. You know what I mean?
I don't know because the only person that could really draw, I tried it. I suck at it. My dad is good at it, so I guess he gave it to my sister genetically. So anybody else in my family can't draw.
I definitely think there's people that like in terms of music, like there's tone deaf people.
Yeah.
So there's got to be tone like more tolerant people. Like they're better at hearing, you know. Like if people are worse, there has to be people that are fucking better, you know. So like
I don't know because I've been told I talk low, very very low pitch, and nobody can hear me. But like the whole high school, I always wore headphones, and I like I always wear headphones now, like nonstop. It's crazy.
Me too.
Like I always have to play music.
What are you listening to all day? Because I do the same thing. We have the types of jobs like I'm listening to shit all day long. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
So what are you listening to?
A little bit of everything. Kodak Black.
I don't even listen to music anymore, dude.
I listen to a lot of local people, my friends, all that. Too.
Dude, Jacksonville's burning hot.
They are, but the only problem is like no one wants to help anybody. Like how Atlanta is. You see all those artists are just popping out of nowhere. They're coming out of Atlanta. It's because they're helping each other. They're putting it each, you know what I'm saying? They're all about the money. Here it's all about every. It
seems like there's
themselves.
a bunch of little groups that help each other out. There's like this little group helps each other out, and this little group helps each other out.
Everybody comes together
instead of like let's all just
and get a bag. Why not?
Like think about how crazy it would be if in like every Jacksonville artist's music videos was every other Jacksonville artist. For everyone's like everyone helped for everyone's music video. You know what I mean? Everyone came together.
I mean, yeah,
promoted everyone's shit. We would blow up that much faster, dude.
Yeah, well, a lot more people would get out for sure. But
yeah,
everybody's selfish or everybody wants to take from someone else or copy or whatever it is.
Something needs to happen to where the big labels and stuff have a bigger interest in Jacksonville. I don't know much about music. They might have an interest, but like,
I mean, there was a showcase probably like in the middle of the year about if you came down there, you could play them your songs or something, and they will pick out somebody. But I never paid attention to it because it sounded really stupid.
mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
A showcase thing like that would be weird. Like, what is this, American Idol? You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
And also, I don't know. Like, to me, it is so hard to make a rap song live to sell that. Like, that's what you're gonna sell is a live, like, that everything has to sound good. You know what I mean? Like, if the quality of these speakers isn't good, if you know what I mean, like, it could easily sound like shit because the bass might be too low, and then it fucks up the speakers and has nothing to do with what you're doing.
Exactly.
You know, like,
exactly. That's why
that's dumb.
That's
it
why you had
like
your engineer just sit there and take his time and piece it all together for to make it have that quality, the effects, all that all comes into play. So
those engineers are like geniuses, dude. I don't understand any of that.
yeah, I don't either. I
Like
be
none.
looking at it. I'm like, what are you doing right now?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like Spirit, you know, me and him are like best friends, and I've watched him like over the years get better and better at like engineering and producing and shit. And now, like, when I see him do it, like when he first started doing stuff, I was like when he would be making beats, for instance, I'd be like, oh, okay, like I kind of understand what's happening here. Like, maybe I could do this. And then now I see what he's doing, and I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck's going on, dude. You're just like, this shit is crazy.
Yeah,
it's like another language.
I get lost all the time watching my friends do their stuff.
It's just like, I don't know. People, like I said, there's so much talent, man, in all, like, in everything, and it gets so deep in every little pocket of the entertainment industry, no matter what it is. Do you have like do you want to have like a manager and all that shit?
Eventually, but like right now, because I feel like my name hasn't been out there to where, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows it. So like,
I would wait till like you're seriously unable to manage yourself to get a manager.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, fuck giving someone your money, dude.
Exactly.
They're just weaseling their way in to get some fucking money.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that right there is just a weird thing of like, you're not doing anything. You're just somehow getting a part of my money.
That's how some people get played, out of the show money.
In a large
this
part.
And that. Like,
yeah.
That's why a lot of people just do it independently.
Is that what you want to do, or do you want to sign to like a big label?
Half and half right now, indecisive, because
that distribution shit. I'm turning this down. Sorry. That distribution shit, like, that helps so much to have that huge label push your album out there, put it all over the place.
Yeah.
But you get so much less money. You just get more guaranteed money.
Exactly.
Maybe, you know. What's your like selling point? Where what's your number to be like, all right, I'll sell my soul for this. Fuck it, let's get that 360 deal.
I don't know.
You can have my tour money. I don't care.
Like, I probably at this point, I don't know. I haven't really sat and thought about it because I haven't felt like I really love doing music, so I feel like it's like a hobby too at the same time.
And you're like financially set without.
Yeah, I'm just
like, you could live your life without music. You know what I mean?
I work every day, so
yeah,
it's just more of a hobby thing. But if time comes and something blows, like, you never know. It takes one song for somebody to notice you. And
dude.
One song, that's it.
Dude.
And that one song can get you $1 million or more than $1 million. You never know. It's just how you go about that one song.
It's crazy to see these artists who are like big, and then you go like look at their library of music, and it's literally just that shit that they're big off of.
There's like 16-year-olds with one song, and they're like blowing up.
That shit's...
It's crazy.
And it's also so quick now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, everything... It's got to be so hard to like stay relevant, but I think like the combination of social media and stuff, like if you pop and then you're like an entertaining person to follow, like in general, and just like everything you do, dude, that is
popularity comes with
crucial.
it too. Like you got to be well known. I feel like
yeah, for sure.
I feel like if nobody don't know you, then you're not gonna. I'm not really well known at that much either, so that's why I say you gotta get yourself out there and promote more. Like make a name for yourself. So hopefully,
you know, I know a lot of people like because I work too. We basically have the exact same lives. But it's like people are like, oh, I can't be working because I'm trying to like go after my dreams. Like, I feel like that's bullshit. You know what I mean?
How do you pay for that stuff? Like,
yeah,
studio costs time. That's
dude, it's a lot too.
People saw me, you gotta pay for that.
If you want to go to a good place.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I feel like, why wouldn't you just be trying to like, so what if you don't get good sleep? You know what I mean? Like, that is the thing. Like, oh, well, I can't be going to work because if I have a show or if I have this or that, I'm not going to like be able to wake up in the morning. Like, you just fucking have to.
I know people that drink Henny all night, go out and go to work. Like nothing happened last night.
They wake up and they drink Henny all morning.
Oh,
they drink Henny all night.
Up.
They wake up and they keep drinking Henny all day.
All day, gang.
They're
like,
fine.
They're fine. Like
the coolest
that
people
shit don't phase them. They need to be sponsored by Hennessy. Like straight up. Shout out Hennessy.
Is that your favorite alcohol?
I'm not really a big drinker, but when I do, I'll drink the Henny.
Little Henny action.
Yeah, Henny action.
Henny. But the weed is where it's always at.
Always.
Yeah, I'm about to spark right now. Damn, this is where it's weird to not have a fucking
stand. Yeah.
To not have a mic stand now, but I do like holding it. Yeah. Little spark action. Shout out YouTube. Hey, what's up? Shout out the NSA for watching this. What's good? Government, what's up? What's up? Are you afraid of the future?
Actually, I want it to come. I want to see what it has to offer.
I like that.
Like flying cars, stuff like that. Why
do cars have to fly?
I don't know.
Why is that?
Why do they make airplanes? To travel long limbs.
Here's something that I can understand about flying cars. There's like now there won't be as bad as traffic because there's all these different layers.
Exactly.
So you're in this layer, you're in this layer, you're in this layer, instead of like fucking we're all on the road.
Yeah.
But like, oh, what the fuck? Hold on, it just paused for some reason. Oh, actually, why is this? For some reason, my GarageBand, it keeps recording. Everything's fine, but like, it's recently been doing this weird thing where if it detects feedback, it'll like alert me. And I'm on episode 215. Like, it's never done this until the past fucking 2 weeks. But sorry, that was a spark break. What's your like vision of the future? Like, what do you think's to be happening? Like robots and shit and flying cars? Like, when? That's my question. When flying cars happen?
I don't know.
2020?
2020, possibly. I mean, shoot. People were complaining about McDonald's workers getting paid $15 an hour, and look, they have computers to do it for you.
Dude, jobs are gone.
People are better stop playing around and just get that money that they can.
Robots are taking over, but they really are. They're going to take all the jobs, and it's going to be like, okay, we all don't have jobs anymore, so we're all going to get free checks, and we're going to live. I swear, look at like how much better everyone is morally. Like, racism in our generation compared to our parents' generation is way less. And then the kids that are after us, it's going to be way less. Like, dude.
Possibility, but then there's still a lot of stuff going on right now. Crazy stuff.
Dude, but like, we're the first people in the history of the human race to ever be taught that everyone's equal.
Unity.
Just Unity. Americans. I'm talking about just us, dude. Just
Unity.
this people, like our generation, we are literally the first to be taught by people who were also at least told the same thing.
Yeah.
They knew it wasn't true, but they taught it to us as if it were true, so we learned it. And that's never happened before in the history of the fucking human species. So we're just confused, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like evolutionarily. But our kids, even the fucking people born in like the year 2000, like I doubt that racism is a big fucking thing like in that age group.
Nah, I doubt it either. I'm just ready to see what it has to offer. Honestly,
What's your dream then? Like, what do you want to be doing in 2030?
how old will I be?
It's in 12 years. So 37?
37. Right? 20.
Yeah, I'm 25. 37.
All right.
It's a weird
Yeah,
age.
I should at least have one kid or two by then.
Mm-hmm.
And
How many do you want? Just that's it?
I think 2 is enough.
Yeah, for sure. Max out.
I think 2 is just.
I would prefer 1, to be honest with you.
1 sounds. Good.
Unless it's twins.
But you have to have something.
Yeah, exactly. You can't. Just
I was an only child.
You can't just.
Okay.
I'm fine. I'm good. There's nothing wrong with me.
Did you have?
I'm good.
Did you have pets? Did you have pets?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so you
Max
found,
and girl.
yeah. So you had dogs, pets, and stuff. So that's what I would say. If I had one kid, I'd just get him a pet, like a puppy, growing up with him.
Oh, dude. And I grew up in a neighborhood though, in a cul-de-sac with friends that doesn't exist anymore.
I had a lot of friends. I did.
Duh.
I grew up
I
in
did,
Ohio,
actually.
so I grew
Where?
up just like that, Cleveland.
I have a family in Cincinnati.
I was there.
So, but like that, I feel like that's a different thing now to be an only child now. Are you an only child? Okay. You don't get to be a part of anyone else anymore. Like if you're an only child, you're just on your iPad all day. You're inside the house all day. These motherfucking kids now are not like an only child of that I was. I was outside with people all day, playing with my friends.
Definitely.
You know, they don't play anymore, dude.
Yeah, nobody plays anymore. Not at all.
I never see kids.
My little brothers play on the little iPad, and my dad got them a PS4 for Christmas or for their birthday or something like that recently, and they always want to come over and play the game.
We only used to play games if it was raining outside. We
Exactly.
used to literally play football, play basketball, play baseball, play gladiator. Remember the yellow wiffle ball bats?
Yeah,
You fucking just beat each other up. You know what I mean?
But I played tennis.
Exactly. Dude, we used to play tennis baseball where you hit a tennis ball as if you play baseball with a fucking tennis racket. Great game. Great game. Classic. You know? Tennis golf. Tennis balls are the neighborhood utility ball choice. Like you can play any sport basically. Like you can play baseball with them. We used to play golf with them. You know? That was fun, dude. The mailbox is the hole. You got to hit it.
Was it tennis ball?
Fuck yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I want to try that.
Did you ever get hurt doing some like, I don't know, what's the most hurt you got as a kid doing some like childish shit? I'm talking like under the age of 12, you know?
I don't remember how old I was, but doing a backflip off of the swing.
Oh no.
Yeah, I freaking landed on the back of my head.
You could have died. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
You just land the wrong way, you fucking die.
Yeah, like it was crazy.
When I was a kid, it was right before a baseball game. It was actually the T-ball all-star game. The fucking, all right, you know, you put your garage door up, and there's like a little space between the garage door and the ceiling. And you know those big bouncy balls from like in the Walmart bins, those like cheap ass balls.
Yeah.
So me and I was at this kid's house at the end of the cul-de-sac, Kyle, and me and him were like in his garage. I don't know what the fuck we were doing. We were playing with that ball. So somehow the ball gets up into that space where the ceiling and the garage is, the garage door. And I was like, all right, let's just like close the garage door and the ball will come out.
Yeah.
And when the garage door came, there's like glass windows.
Yeah.
The ball was like compressed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it got to the glass part and fucking shot glass all out everywhere, dude.
Wow.
And hit me right fucking here. A big ass piece of glass, dude. And I had blood fucking all over me. And that's just like, I don't know. I mean, I could definitely see that being like a YouTube fail video of some like drunk kids partying. But that's so dumb. You know, like when you're a kid, you don't even consider like danger being an option.
Yeah, I almost broke my collarbone playing football.
Oh, dude, playing football. Okay, how old were you in the group of your friends that you grew up with? Were you like the oldest, the youngest, middle?
My birthday's in the summertime, so I was always like
Me too. When's your birthday?
July 5th.
I'm August 13th. So you played sports with the kids that are younger than us, right? Like the
Nah,
2011 kids.
Everybody was always older than me.
Really?
Yeah.
I always played. I was always the oldest on my sport teams.
Because I graduated when I was 18.
I graduated when I was 17. How did? So wait,
I graduated in 2010.
were you born in 91?
92.
Me too. You graduated when you were 17, bro.
Am I sure?
For sure. Because I did, and you're like a month. You're a month older than me.
I graduated in 2000.
And we graduated in June. For sure. You were definitely 17, dude. Unless you were born in 91. Facts.
Are you sure, bro?
I promise.
Hold on. Like, that's going to make me think.
Because I did college in July,
Did I really?
in June, and I was
17?
17.
Oh, yeah, I had to. That would be stupid if I graduated at 18 in high school, right?
Yeah. I mean,
some people graduated at 18. In
some
high
people
school. It was
graduated
just
19,
their birthdays,
yeah. You know?
right?
I knew kids that were 19, not because they were
That's
dumb.
what
or
I'm saying.
nothing.
I mean, motherfucker was almost 20 going to school, and I don't know.
It's tough life, dude. Why haven't you dropped out? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like quit.
What if you just like dropped out, dude? You know what I mean? Instead of being like the 20-year-old kid who's failed a couple times. That's kind of weird. Unless you're just like all about that high school pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of gross. That's illegal. Is that illegal? Okay, so you're 20 years old and you're in high school, which I don't think should. I don't even know if that's allowed, but let's just say it is.
Okay, if you're in school with them, or are you saying
21 in high school.
I think after when you turn 20 like that, you can't be in school anymore.
So sources say
I
21.
could have swore somebody went to Mandarin and they were that age.
I don't doubt that
And
at
they were
all.
a white boy.
That's so embarrassing.
Yes, it is.
Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, at the same time,
want some beer?
yeah,
He's that kid.
he's lit. Hey, where's the party at? It's over here. I got the Addy right here.
I'll drop a keg.
Oh, I used to hear that a lot.
Dude.
Where'd you get it from? Don't
The
worry
keg
about
drop.
it. My homeboy. We're plugged.
Dude, like, high school parties, though, like, they used to be so, like, I don't even know if that exists anymore. I don't see it. I don't get invited, at least.
I never went to him. I wasn't popular, so I never went to him. I always stayed home.
You sound like you have some angst.
Some what?
Some angst. You sound upset about it. What's up?
Nah. I'm just saying, the album just wasn't. Like, I was just always chilling.
So what were you into in high school? Like, first, let me get younger than that. What sports were you playing as a kid?
I played football, basketball, soccer, baseball, tennis.
Where'd you play baseball?
Arlington Middle School.
So where'd you play football?
Arlington Middle School. I played everything there.
Okay.
Everything that I could possibly do, I tried to do.
What were you best at?
Baseball. I think baseball was it. The best.
Fuck yeah, I love baseball. So what position did you play?
I had played second, and I had played left field.
Nice, dude. I was short, center, and I pitched too.
I tried at first, but
Yeah, because
I
you're
was
tall.
good. Yeah, I was good at it, but then they put a big like fat boy there.
And he was probably left-handed too, right?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
So
You're
they
right-handed?
They put him, yeah, I'm right-handed.
Yeah, me
so they
too.
put him there. But I did left field, and I did not even second, but shortstop.
Me too, yeah.
Yeah. I actually got a game ball my second game. I won the game ball.
Hell yeah, dude.
It was pretty, and all the whole team signed it. I still
Dude,
have
isn't
it.
that the best to have all that shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
It's just memories, really.
because I did the travel ball and stuff, and it's like, those are the best years of my life. You know what I mean? Like, all of that. That was the best. Like,
Oh, because you're experiencing other locations, playing against different people that's not
right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're traveling.
not in your hometown and stuff.
You're traveling, like, with these people. Like, you have this extended family now that you're with. You practice with these kids every fucking day. Like,
That's why I can't wait till like musically tours and shows and
yeah, dude.
I feel like you'll get
my friends that like to party, like that like to turn up. I can not only bring them along for like the fun time, but
Yeah.
here's a job. Like this
Yeah,
is what
yeah,
we're about
exactly.
to do.
Exactly.
This is how you're gonna get money, and this is what I'm saying, a team
Yeah.
road trip.
Boom.
Every shows.
There's
blah,
such a
blah, blah.
bond in traveling too. Like, because once you go to a place that you've never been before with somebody, it truly, like, you can't be who you're not because you're in a place that you have no idea what the fuck is going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so you're exactly who you fucking are.
You know is you.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, you're you when you're out of your shell. Like, once you're in a safe place, you can be your fake self and, oh, I'm a great person.
Yeah,
But if you're
yeah.
fucking traveling and you're in some weird fucking sketchy area you don't know about, you're like, oh, we better, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
You show
I
your
feel
true
like that.
colors.
I think I feel like that in Cali when I went to California.
I've never been. When did you go?
My birthday, July 5th last year.
How dope was that?
I want to go back again and like, I would live there,
Oh, dude. I've never been and I would live there.
bro. If you do, just live in San Diego.
That's the play? That's what
more,
I heard.
It's
That's
more
what-
recreational there
Yeah?
for smoking. Yeah.
I mean, I don't care about the smoking shit. Like, if I can,
What do
even
you
if it
wanna
was
do
illegal.
there? What do you? Well, I know you don't care about that, but like,
I get it,
wouldn't
though.
it feel? It feels good to look. It feels good to know that you can walk down the street on the sidewalk with a fucking cone of weed
Yeah.
and smoke it and not get in trouble.
That is super
You can
dope.
walk with a half on you and not get in trouble about it.
How much is weed there? Because it's very cheap here.
I mean, they still have 10
Very
gram.
cheap.
They still have 10 gram there.
Is it this good?
This good?
Mm-hmm.
It's better.
Is it really?
Like that's why I would move there. And like,
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I would be eating a
Think
lot
of
of
it this
edibles.
way: when you, I wanted to try something and I freaking forgot. Like
How do you
I had a. Well, I didn't forget. It was just this whole thing with my debit card. I had a couple of friends that weren't smart enough to bring their own debit card.
So now you're in control.
So now,
You're
I'm
the
in
ATM.
control. So I'm the ATM.
That's happened before.
So
yes.
the thing of me keep swiping and swiping. Oh, hold on this for a hotel 400.
Yeah.
So like it's just crazy. So
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, like there's like a hold over $800 a hold on my fucking ATM, and it's half of it's my money. I can't get it back. I can't. buy
That is
shit.
the lamest.
So I buy
fucking-
like certain shit that I can buy, and then I save the rest to make sure when I'm ready to go home, I get home.
Mhm.
So I'm like,
Dude, I feel like they have turned everything into like a business. Like they've even turned just money into the ability to make more money, like with stocks and like. Do you invest? Because I don't.
I want to invest in Bitcoin, but I need to learn a little bit more about it.
Okay, let's talk about it because like I feel. Okay, it's a gamble. That's all you're doing. You know what I mean? Like you're putting money into something and you have no idea if it will increase or decrease. You're just hoping that it'll increase and you have knowledge that it will increase. With Bitcoin, there's two ways of looking at it. Either, and it depends on your outlook on life. If you believe that like at some level there's people pulling strings in control of like all the money in the world and shit, do you think they would actually let an alternative currency that they have no power over ever thrive unless they created it? So if you think that they created it, then that's actually going to be the currency of the future, and they're going to wipe out all of this type of currency, and everyone works on Bitcoin because it is universal. You know what I'm saying? So there's either the people control it, like the people that are the man, you know, they either created it and it'll be the best thing ever to invest in, or some fucking dude created it and it's going to get shut down.
I mean, I've been hearing some glitches about it, but I want to learn more because what else? Like, I don't want to work all. Like, when I'm turned 50, I do not want to be working.
Fuck
Or at
no.
least 45, I don't want to be working. By
Well, with
40
music, I mean, all it takes is that
that
boom,
one
one
song,
pop.
That one song. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's why I go to the studio at least 3 to 4 times a week.
So what's your day? What's your schedule like? What do you wake up? What time?
I wake up at like 7:30
I'm right there with you.
sometimes, but I
Wake up at 7, honestly.
yeah,
I'm a 7 o'clock.
I be up by like 6:30.
I try to be-
I'll lay there until 7:30 until
That's,
my alarm.
that's
goes
what
off.
dude. Exactly. I set my first alarm at 6:15 and then 6:25, 6:35, 6:45, 6:55, and finally I'm like, all right, fine.
Cause I already know I gotta get up, so I'm like, Like
I can't just get up and go.
yeah,
I
so I
gotta
was
like,
I might as well just
I gotta
ease my way
ease.
into it.
I gotta
get up.
ease myself. You know what I mean?
And my body just wakes myself up a little bit earlier before my alarm anyway. So I'm like, what the fuck? What's the point of an alarm?
If I have like a perfect day, like if I'm off, you know, you wake up, whatever time you wake up. I mean, even if it's 9 a.m, whatever, because that's like sleeping in. You know what I mean? Now, like if I get to really sleep in, I wake up at 9 and then I go back to sleep. You know what I mean? Like I can't like just wake up at 2 p.m. I can sleep till 2 p.m, but I'm waking up many different times and going back.
Yeah,
to sleep.
I think Sunday is the only time I sleep in, and I think I woke up at like 12.
That's beautiful.
Maybe nah. I probably woke up.
I woke
at
up
like
at 12 today,
9, 10,
and then it's back to sleep.
and then back to sleep,
Right.
and then
And that feels
got
amazing.
up at like 12.
That's a good feeling. It's a very good feeling to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
That's a top 5 feeling. That when you got to pee really bad, any release, you pop a pimple. I don't know what it is. It's a good feeling. You poop. It's a good feeling.
I smoke a blunt.
You smoke a blunt. You blow the smoke out. You cough. Oh, speaking of blunts, you cough. Sneezes feel good. Farts feel good.
Stretches.
It's very weird. What exits the body feels good for some reason. Yeah, we got some geekers. Geek squad. Geek squad. If you're not watching on YouTube, you should be. Go to youtube.com. You search the old couch talk there. If you want to find this episode, search 215 Keemo returns.
Oh my god.
Keemo.
Take a shot.
So, yeah, we got some Hennessy over here. The two lovebirds are drinking their Hennessy.
Anything is possible.
How long have y'all been together? And if you want to talk, you have to grab the mic because it's not like, if you can definitely talk, but how long have y'all been together?
I don't.
It's not. I don't think it's like that.
Yeah.
Oh, fire. Okay, I don't know what's going on here.
We just vibe real well together.
Very
See,
well.
that's like, if you're not like, how old are you?
Does it matter?
Okay. Well, I was just gonna say, like, at what point, like, you're either gonna marry someone or you're not. So
I
just
don't
like,
think it
just chill.
matters.
You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't people just all hang out?
That's why. I don't think you. I mean,
Grab
I
that
would
mic.
I mean, I would like to marry someone, but I'm not saying that you necessarily have to. I mean, if you're cooling and you're chilling and y'all been happy,
Yeah.
what's
What's the point of like?
what's the point of it? I mean, you guys can have like a ceremony, but if y'all been chilling with y'all friends and all that all this time, I mean, I guess y'all could just throw a party.
Like, it's cool, but it's just weird how it gets like this like thing of like, it's like this life thing that you have to do, and it costs so much money, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, you guys love each other. Why? Like,
I think it'd be nice to spend a lot of money on it if you had it, but
if you have it, and a lot of
it's
people
not
don't have it,
necessarily that
and they
you have
get
to
in
stress
debt.
about it. I don't feel like if y'all haven't been stressing about your relationship the whole time, why stress about this one day?
That's my point.
Like,
It gets all this
we have
pressure
our
on
whole
it.
lives to stress about something that's probably gonna happen like
It's
way down the line.
It's
So,
like, this is something that you're doing because you both love each other. It's for all the best reasons, and now you're like stressing out and like all like fucking, you're like trying to make it this huge thing where I'm talking about if you don't have the money, because a lot of people don't have the money and they spend fucking 10 grand,
No, like, people
12 grand
on flower arrangements.
It's
not just even
insane.
the
Yeah.
wedding, like the
just to have a
flower-
venue.
Yeah.
The venue's 11 grand. You're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck for
Yeah.
one night?
Yeah, definitely.
Fuck you. Well, you do the rehearsal too, so it's actually 2 nights. It's fucking ridiculous.
I guess so.
How does it even get like, okay, one night here, $11,000. Like, what the fuck? Check this out. We went to a wedding. These people are actually divorced now, and you know them. But
I know.
yeah. I'll tell you after. We go to their wedding, and it was on the night of the Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather fight.
Okay.
So we all wanted to watch it,
Mhm.
but we're at the Marriott in front of TPC, and they had like, you know, we're in our own little ballroom thing for the after party shit, and we wanted to get a projector, and get the fucking fight.
Definitely.
We figured it'd be like $1,000, you know what I mean? And the parents are like extremely rich of the bride. They're like loaded. So they would do that no problem, you know what I mean? Especially when he's drunk.
Definitely.
So we go to the front desk, we find out how much it is. How much do you think it would be to get a projector to play a pay-per-view fight such as that?
Where are we at?
TPC Sawgrass Marriott.
Okay, and you thought it was gonna be 1,000?
Yeah. For the fight. One screen.
No, and you're making it seem like it's gonna be a lot. So
It
don't know,
is.
3, 4.
$25,000. How could you justify that?
I don't know.
Okay, so right.
The
How much was the fight though?
the fight, I think
The
if you
fight
bought
to
a-
order on pay-per-view is like $100.
No, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
It's $100.
And if you want to go to Walmart, you can buy a projector for like how much is a good one?
Play on your phone.
Yeah.
But like
You
this
play on
was
your
a
phone.
projector. This is a projector that would like be. There was 100. There's 200 people, maybe 150 people. So it was massive, but
Okay.
$25,000, dude.
I have a projector that I paid $250 for.
Yeah.
Grab the
and
mic, grab
just
the mic,
set
grab
it
the
up
mic.
On a big ass like.
It's square.
So what'd you just say?
I said I have a projector that I paid like $250 for,
Yeah.
and it's like smaller than it's like what is that called, your inbox?
I don't know what a mixer.
Yeah, it's the size of your mixer.
It's the size of your inbox.
That's what my
It might be called
he
that. I
calls
don't
it
know.
an inbox.
I don't know anything about any of this, dude. I am like the most.
You just know how to press button and press play.
yeah.
Like how it works.
Like right now, for some reason, like out of nowhere, it's recording right now on YouTube, and usually I can see what's happening while it's recording.
But you can't right now.
And this only happened the past like 2 episodes. I don't know what happened. It happened just out of nowhere, and I will never figure it out. I'm just not the person to figure that out. Shout out Brad Goldring. Do you remember him?
I gotta see his face, bro.
Okay, well,
I'm bad with names. Face,
He helps me out with all my
faces are
technology.
everything.
he's a cool kid. Did you like Mandarin? High school, that is. We're talking about the high school that we both went to for the listeners.
I mean, yeah, half and half. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
I really liked it, and I feel like, I don't know.
Would I go back
I loved
again
it.
and do some stuff differently? Yeah.
Such as what? Seriousness?
Seriousness and I would be more outgoing because it would put into play what I wanted to do now.
I don't know, dude. We had, like, you made me laugh. You know what I mean? Like, you were funny in class and shit.
I mean, yeah, but then I was like, when I did talk, yeah, like
Have long ass fucking conversation. You just don't really talk to everybody.
yeah, I don't, yeah, I'm antisocial to certain, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
I don't know. What is that? You just don't really, like, I mean,
I just don't like talking, period.
is that something you wanted and you just didn't do it? Or you know what I mean?
I just didn't talk. Like, I didn't care to, like, have conversations with people.
yeah.
I mean, you can talk to me. I'll love to listen to you, but like, for me, be like, I'll be like, yeah, I always have my headphones in. Like,
What class did we have? I'm so stoned right now. I have no idea.
it wasn't Spanish. Was it Miss Brand's class or was it Mr.
Was it math?
History class or was it?
This is so weird.
I can't remember, bro.
Dude. It all just feels like one big year.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know
can't
the
remember.
difference between my sophomore year, my junior year, my senior year. It's all just
Yeah,
1 year.
yeah.
And don't even get me started on middle school. That's definitely 1 year. When I look back on middle school, that was 1 year.
Yeah.
Like, I could not tell you what was what. But yeah, I have no idea what class we had together.
I have no idea. Was it gym? It could have been gym.
I think
too.
we had multiple. Hit me with it. Tell me.
Oh, what
Dang
subject
it.
was that, bro?
Was it math?
What? Nah,
It wasn't. It wasn't that
had
class.
to be math. Wait, did you? Who'd you have?
Okay, the one I'm thinking of was the Mr. K, is what we called him.
With the ball.
He had glasses and he was a big dude and he played linebacker at Florida, like the University of Florida.
It was him, or was that?
Remember Colt?
Yeah.
Was he in that class with
Colt
us?
Powell
Yeah.
with the penguin on his leg.
Yeah, and Stephen Watkins was in that class with us.
I could have swore that wasn't
don't-
Miss Brand's class.
No, I didn't have that class.
Okay, I did.
Damn it! What like?
With
It's
Colt
so
and-
weird how like you can't remember something like this.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Fuck.
I don't even remember like what history class.
Bro,
did
I
you
think it was math then, because the big dude, he was like, he looked like Johnny Bravo kind of a little bit.
Yeah, it was. It was down that hall. If you're facing the back of the gym, that hall to the left.
Our space.
I didn't have her space. What? Well, I don't even know what histories I took.
Yeah, I don't remember.
What? Isn't this
My
crazy?
history teacher, all I knew was my
A push AP US history. I know I took that, and I know
my
I took
history
AP
teacher
Human
was
Geography.
Mr.
McFarland.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
You had him?
Yes.
I
dude.
feel like we had him together.
Maybe it was Mr. McFarland's class.
I could have swore we had.
Was it first period?
Was it first? Or was it fourth?
Little. I like that. Mr. McFarland. It was first period that I had him, but I also had him freshman year. For that, remember the freshman experience class, the Keystone class we had to take?
I don't even know if I ever took that.
You had to.
For real.
You had to graduate. It was
Probably.
required.
Probably.
Look at Dinky. Daisy's come to join the podcast dog. What's going on?
Oh,
Oh, she's on the phone. Okay, I was like, he's connected to the Bluetooth speaker, which is connected to the phone, and she is on the chat of the Snap. And Daisy has entered the building. Damn, we've already done 46 minutes. We're fucking flowing. But yeah, like, what age do you want to have kids? Because it's weird now because people are going to live for so much longer, but I'm so afraid to be like an old dad. But like, fuck, dude, I'm 25. So like, we're getting to like
I'm
that old
thinking
dad
30.
stage at 30. Yeah.
30 is
I
where
think 35 and older is when you start to hit old dad age.
I'll take 30, and then that gives my kid 5 years, growing up 5, to have a blast time with me, and then I might get crippled a little bit, but
Right. Like 35 is still young. I'm just saying like,
yeah.
Here we go. My dad just texted me. And now, okay. This is just, my dad is getting, like, he just found out about the Mandela effect, it looks like. And, you know,
The what?
the Mandela effect, all about like that Shazam movie, that does it exist or does it not exist? Do we know what we're talking about here?
No,
No one knows? Okay, I guess I'll have to. This will be interesting for you. The Mandela effect is a theory that. Okay, you know the Bernstein Bears? Remember that?
Yeah.
Spell that.
Spell what?
Bernstein.
B-E-R. Bernstein, or like
Yeah.
B-U-R-N?
No, you spelled it right.
Oh,
Remember the Bernstein Bears?
B-E-R-S-T-I-N-E.
Right. That's not how it's spelled. It's actually spelled B-E-R-E. Berenstein.
Berenstein.
So
Wow.
here's what happened in this theory, because I never have ever seen it spelled Berenstein when I was growing up. You didn't either, but that's how it
Yeah,
is.
Yeah, what?
And also, this movie. Did you ever see that movie Shazam?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't exist.
The one with which Shazam are you talking
With the
about?
genie,
The Shazam I seen had Shaquille O'Neal.
right?
Okay, so that doesn't exist.
No,
How?
it doesn't exist.
What you mean?
I'm
Hey,
telling
you seen that movie? Oh, you're tripping. How does that movie not exist?
dude. I swear.
Like, where is it? What do you mean
Look
like,
up
what
on
do you
your
mean by
phone.
not exist?
Look up on your phone.
Shaquille O'Neal was Shazam. What are you talking about?
It's called Cousin.
Kazam.
It doesn't exist.
Since when was it Kazam? Or was it? Or wait, hold on. Wait, so Kazam. So hold on.
So let me explain the theory to you. Do you believe in parallel universes? Because if you don't, then you're not going to believe in this theory.
A little bit, okay.
Okay,
yeah.
so there's unlimited things happening. So that is us remembering that, like, that's us in the parallel universes coinciding. Because there's people who thought that Nelson Mandela died in 1990 something or something like that.
Nelson Mandela. That.
The freedom fighter, South Africa.
Yeah, he's still alive, isn't he?
I think he just died recently. But there was like a bunch of people who remember him dying back in the past, but that's actually when he went to jail. So in a parallel universe, he either died, you know what I mean, all these different ways of playing out. So it's like,
so right
I don't
now,
believe it.
Right now, this movie Kazam is not real.
Let me see that. Let me look something up. Let me find out the actual
Bro,
theory.
that would be crazy because I watched that like multiple times. Like that was the
Shazam.
like him going to the club in the sneakers and like dancing in the crowd with Shazam performing. That was
Shazam
crazy.
Mandela. Here we go.
That's crazy.
Sinbad. Okay, so people remember that Sinbad played the genie in the 1990s movie Shazam.
Yeah.
Is that what happened with Shaq?
Shaq was the genie.
Okay, here it is on Snopes. The claim: the 1990s movie Shazam starred comedian Sinbad as a genie. Rating: it's false. The origin: a popular internet theory holds that actor David Atkins, better known as the comedian Sinbad, played a genie in the popular children's movie released sometime in the 1990s called Shazam. Although this movie does not actually exist, social media users have circulated an image in an attempt to fool viewers into believing the film is real. So basically, there's all these different things like, and it's not a real. I don't think it's real, but the theory is saying that there's all these different parallel universes, and these parallel universes sometimes like glitch and they interact with each other, and you remember something from that other parallel universe. So maybe it was called the Bernstein Bears in that other parallel universe, but it's actually called Berenstein. But I've never seen that, you know what I mean? So it's kind of weird. But then again, how well do you remember anything from when you're a fucking child? Like, how well? Like I said, we barely remember we don't even know what class we had together still.
I mean, I remember some stuff that I probably shouldn't even remember when I was a child that I remember.
Think about how much stuff you don't remember. You might remember
Probably a lot.
1% at most.
Yeah.
At most.
Yeah.
That's so weird. We don't know shit, dude. What do you think happens like when you die or whatever? What's your take on it? Life after death.
I don't know. Is there really a heaven or hell?
I don't think so.
I have a big question mark on it. Really bad. Like, I don't know. There's a big question mark on it.
If there is, I highly doubt that there's only one way in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think the only way you're going to go to heaven is if you believe in Jesus or if you fuck with Muhammad or whatever, like whatever it is. Like, there's no way that there's only one way in and one way out. That's for sure. But think about how ridiculous it is that, like, we see everything in this crazy big vast universe and we think that it, like, after this we go to a place and you either burn in hell and you're punished or you live a perfect eternal life. Which, does anyone want to live forever?
I don't think so.
Like, what is that? That is such a weird thing to even try to comprehend.
I want to be rich forever.
That'd be heaven. You know? Like, there's just no fucking way that there is a heaven and a hell. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't see it. Like,
how is it? Like, how could it be perfect for you and perfect for me?
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Are you religious?
Not entirely, but I'm trying to. I'm getting more into Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
So,
how'd you grow up?
Christian, like the church.
Yeah.
They try to take me to the church. But like I just don't. I was a kid going to sleep.
I had fun, like with my friends, you know
Like,
what I mean?
I can't
like, you go
sit-
do the kid shit, but I never enjoyed like any of the Jesus learning.
Yeah, I couldn't. I would fall asleep.
You'd be out there sleeping.
Yeah.
I would too, you know? And it's like, I don't know. It's not a bad thing, but like, to teach somebody that they have to be a good person to go to a good place. Like, why do you need to have this like heaven that you strive for? Like, there's people who are like, if it wasn't for my belief in God, I'd be doing all, like, you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? Like, why aren't you just a good person, you piece of shit?
Exactly.
You know? Like, I don't know. Would you want to raise your kid in a church?
Nah, because the church is not going to save you for what the world has
it's
to offer.
It's a crutch, dude. It's a moral crutch.
It's all about what you believe in and blah, 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 this, that.
You can teach moral values without teaching religion.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Go to church for show.
And the problem with the church to me is it instantly teaches differences. Like, if you fuck with Christianity, you learn, and it gets drilled into your head that the only way to get into heaven is to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and your Savior, and everything else is wrong. So you might not like hate people of other religions, but you're instantly taught there's a difference.
I feel like
why do you have to teach that?
Yeah, I feel like we're just species.
Dude, yeah, for
like,
sure. To me, we're the species that like
evolved,
learned how to think the best.
Yeah.
Like, we just think the weirdest.
Exactly. It started with cavemen and blah, 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 you know that?
Like, think about, to me, what we think about that's the difference. What we think about. Dogs, I don't know if they think about, you know, what happens after we die. Is there a heaven? Is there a hell? You know what I mean? Like, fucking geckos and squirrels and fucking birds. Like, they're all not, like, thinking about the future, and they're not thinking, like, they're all thinking about the same shit. They're thinking about getting more food, staying alive.
Exactly. Like, if I squash the roach right now, is he like, oh, I'm going to roach heaven? Or,
Yeah, no.
Like,
no.
Like,
no.
He's just like, fuck.
No.
That's it.
We're just a different...
Lights out.
Right. We're more conscious. They're conscious. Like...
Bugs are conscious. You imagine trying to step on the bug. He's running around.
He's conscious.
He's dodging you.
One of my favorite people of all time, he's a neuroscientist, and his name's Sam Harris, and he describes consciousness as, is it like something to be that? If it's like something to be a roach, then that's consciousness. If it's like you know what I mean? Like, being a roach is something. Like, you know what you're doing. You know, like, your roaches aren't just not doing anything.
Exactly.
Like, they're thinking and trying to, like,
they're always
it's something to be a roach.
Popping out of nowhere.
It's a different experience to be a roach than it is to be a fucking beetle, than it is to be, you know what I mean? They're all a little bit different.
I used to call my friend a roach.
A roach?
Yeah. Shout out Rodney.
Where do you draw the line on the roaches on your blunts? Where do you put it out at?
I roll backwoods, so
the backwood life.
Yeah, so maybe like, I don't know. Yeah, it's just as soon as it like, just as long as I don't burn my finger.
The first time I ever smoked a backwoods, it was like 2011, and I was living down in Delray, and I was taking a Greyhound bus back up to Jacksonville, and there was this like extremely gorgeous mixed girl, and
did you get her number?
Actually, yeah, I did. We ended up like sitting by each other on the bus, and we just started talking, and she asked me if I smoked weed. So when we got off at a stop, she rolled up a backwoods of some fucking mids, but I hadn't smoked in like a really long time. Yeah.
Nah, I would have had a headache out the world.
I didn't, dude.
I would have been mad as shit.
I was happy as shit.
I would have had a headache out this world.
I was happy as shit, and I was, dude. You know what kind of blows my mind? I couldn't even find mids right now. Like, if I had to, like, if someone was like, dude, I can only afford mids, I'd be like, I can't get you mids.
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea where that is.
Yeah, me neither.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
We're so lucky, dude. Like, we really are so lucky to live where we live. I don't care what anyone says about Jacksonville. It's beautiful weather.
Oh, I bet you if you go somewhere out and be like, somebody be like, where are you from? You be like, Jacksonville. And be like, oh,
dope.
I heard about that place.
I heard scary
They're
things.
gonna think you're crazy or something.
I was in Atlanta and from Jacksonville. She was like, "Oh yeah, I heard about y'all."
Oh, y'all bad.
Y'all crazy.
I love the Duval thing.
Yeah, that shit's lit. Like Duval, you be like Duval. That's
That's real.
I'm from Duval.
Yeah.
Where? Duval. It's like, oh
Claim
yeah,
it.
yeah. You're good.
We really are like that's what I mean. Like Jacksonville is becoming something.
Exactly. They
It's
need
a
to work together. My thing is like nobody collaborates. Nobody network. The networking here sucks.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I think? I think people in Jacksonville are underestimating the amount of help you need.
Yeah.
That's what I think it is. I think people they network to a certain extent. They get their little group of people and they're like, okay, this is it. I'm done.
Exactly.
And you could take it 10 more steps. And like I said, dude, like if everyone was legitimately, okay, you don't have to be friends with everybody, but like respectful and cordial of each other and understanding like I'm going to help this person out. They're going to help me out. You don't get mad if you post their shit and maybe they didn't post yours. Like everyone just helps everyone out.
Exactly.
That gets so much more attention on everyone's shit. Yeah. And that makes Jacksonville look cool. Yeah. Like it can be a place such as Atlanta. You know what I mean? Like,
want to see other people doing better than them here. That's what it is.
well, that's just a natural human thing too. You know what I mean? It's hard to see somebody in doing what you're doing do better.
I mean,
then we can all
right.
Yeah,
be there.
I got like one song on SoundCloud, like 4,000 views.
It's a fucking lot, dude. I don't think people understand that. I really don't think people do. I always say,
I mean, I'm proud of myself. 4,000.
That's a lot,
like,
dude.
Fuck, I don't even know. I don't think I know 4,000 people.
exactly.
She done listened to about 100.
No, but you only get it only counts one play
Yeah,
for each
it's
person
per profile.
per profile. Yeah, so
One thing, like, I've really, if you think 1,000 plays is not a lot,
I would be satisfied with 1,000.
if you're listening to this and you're like 4,000 plays, that's not a lot. I guarantee you, anything you're good at, whatever you're best at, if you need to tape it because you're some gymnastics motherfucker or whatever you got to do, I dare you to put it out on the internet, and I guarantee you will not get 1,000 views. Guaranteed. Whoever you are listening, you cannot get 1,000 fucking views putting out anything. It is hard. So to get 4,000 is a shitload. On SoundCloud, I just passed like 17,500 plays. That's from years, dude.
Yeah.
Not years, really. It's fucking 2 years. But like still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think people understand how hard it is.
It's really hard, especially music, because you just have to get, I don't know, musically wise, like a lot of people listen to a lot of different shit. So in order for you to get noticed, I feel like you have to be either well known or do something to make yourself, you know what I'm saying?
I think you need to become more than just someone who makes a really good song now. I think it becomes a thing where like
it's all about looks. It's all about what you got.
Your social media, everything.
What are you doing? Like, how do you got it? How, like, what are you spending?
And I
like,
think
you know
what you need to do though is don't do anything you don't think you like. Do everything that you would just do. Like, just be yourself.
Exactly.
That's what people like. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no matter who you are, if you're just being yourself and you keep putting out content and you're just consistent, people will fucking watch, dude. Everything you put out, more and more people listen.
I think just the more you are, people are gonna watch. The more real you are, just because you're gonna be more relatable to everybody.
Yeah.
People are like, wow, really?
Yeah.
Like you're making all this money and you're out here and you're really just acting like.
You can just see people living. That's why I think, like, dude, you should do a podcast. You should. Or like
anything. Or like, I don't know, a GoPro.
Dude, that was genius. That was fucking genius.
The day-to-day.
She doesn't have a mic. She's sitting way over there. But Wiz Khalifa had that YouTube shit day to day and was just
that is
genius.
clean.
Just put it all together, bro.
So genius.
Yeah, for real.
So good. And it's so easy. And like, even if it's just a video thing of you smoking and talking for like 10 minutes a day, if you did that every day, dude, like you would start out, maybe you only get 5 views, whatever. Like, it turns into like way more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking.
I can have a topic of the day or something.
Just talk about shit and like.
But that's the thing.
Be yourself.
That's
Talk
the
about
thing.
yourself though.
But that's the thing. I'm not social, so I'm not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I mean,
so like,
well,
the only time you're gonna really hear me talk about anything is music. Like, if I'm, like, if you're listening to my music. So like, no, I'm saying like, the only thing you're gonna really like know or hear about me is if I'm talking about it in my music. Like, I'm not gonna just come out and be like,
I mean,
or if we're having a conversation just like this. But I've known you, so I'm gonna talk to you, of course. But like,
yeah,
like random people out. There's weird people, man. There's weird people out that just
yeah.
You just don't want to tell them certain shit.
I feel you. I think, I don't know. I have a different, like, I'm like a genuinely curious person. Like, when I with my job, I go places and like put wallpaper up or whatever. So I'm in your house. So like, I'm meeting new people all the time. So like, I'm always podcasting. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, and I've just turned it, like, I don't know. It's so easy to do it once you stop trying to do it. You know what I mean? And it becomes way better. Like, dude.
Versus like, all right, I see what you're saying. Like, I used to try to go to the studio and make a song. Like,
Right.
try. Now I just go like, and just it like happens.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you're not forcing anything. You're not thinking like, okay, this is a hot song. Like, this is what makes a song hot, so I'm gonna do that. Like, you're just doing what you want to do, and people feel that shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's what people feel when it's like genuinely yours.
Exactly.
Because what's the, like, whatever, if you're trying to emulate someone, that's already happening. Like, that person's already feeding everyone who wants that. So why do you want to just like become a part of feeding those people? Like, get your own fucking shit. You know,
you gotta be the new wave. You
gotta
have
be
to
yourself.
You gotta be your own. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like,
Your own. Stay in your own lane.
that's one thing that is cool about Jacksonville, though. People really do have their own their own sound.
Yeah.
Like, you have your own sound. Fucking Paul Fuller.
Yeah, I don't feel like I sound
every-
like nobody from here.
No
Like,
one,
I don't
like, you,
think so.
yeah. Dude, your shit was fucking nice. Like, the sound.
Yeah.
Like, the way you sounded with the beats and everything. It's a good combo. That kid's producing the fuck out of that shit. It sounds so good.
Plug Life Cooley.
And all the, like, the different little things that he does with, like, your voice and those little parts and stuff.
Oh yeah, and that's not a for Skeeter at Jungle
So well
Life.
done.
Jungle Life Studio. He's definitely he also made his Ammo Music. That's like his I guess you can say his label. But like, that's who I'm collabing with right now. So as an artist, so Ammo Music is definitely somebody I'm looking forward with doing more work with. That's why my music sounds good, because he's good. Shout out to Skeeter. Yeah, one more time.
Yeah, dude. It really, I mean, where can people find your shit? Where can people go to listen to it?
SoundCloud, AK Keemo. Actually, AK _ Keemo _ SoundCloud.
Nice. It's real. It sounds fucking good. Like, out of that speaker and shit, it sounded really good, dude.
Some of the stuff I played hasn't came out yet, but I have like
Oh, really?
like 3 songs on there, and 3 or 4 songs on there that I just recently put on there. Breaking News with Blue Jay. Come Get Her. Come Get Her. Oh yeah, this is Come Get Her.
Turn this up.
Featuring Cooley.
Let's take a little Jamstagram break.
My diamonds dancing, this a art of my baguette. Bad yellow bitch, she like the way I flex. Let a nigga try me, t-shirt, he get wet. Ayy, bad bitch, hit her. You say that's your hoe, well I suggest you come and get her. She go for the gang, so down the middle, we gon' split her. Only fucking dimes in that little bitch is a nickel referee, I'm so official. Bad bitch, hit her. You say that's your hoe, well I suggest you come and get her. She go for the gang, so down the middle, we gon' split her. Only fucking dimes in that little bitch is a nickel referee, I'm so official, ayy. Too official, clean as a whistle. Let a nigga try me, I'ma hit him with the fucking pistol. Southside jugging with the fucking mission. If a pussy nigga try me, he gon' get that fucking nigga. I ain't worried about another fucking bitch. I've been hitting fucking lit. I've been getting fucking rich. I'm a young ass nigga. Check out my fucking drip. I be soft like a bitch. Your bitch wanna take a look. Oh, you bad bitch, girl. You say that's your hope.
Yeah, this shit's fucking ridiculous.
Fresh G nights when I'm clutching on her pipe. Draco hold 100 red beam, give me sight. Yo, bitch hit my line, said she wanna get that pipe. Pull up on a foreign whip, neighbors hit a pipe. Niggas sweet, dissing on the wheel. Get your ass much for a motherfucking light. Niggas go kicking, so we get his house tonight. Choppers hold 100, that's a fucking scary sight. Nigga talking crazy with that beef shit, alright. We pull up on this block, we cooking shit up tonight. Running up a check, all black, cheap lights. No tit for tat, we just squeeze pipes. Say like Keemo, where you been? I've been chasing other cheese. I was bullying with your bitch, she was all on her knees. I was steady hitting licks, chopper hit him with ease. I was running around town, straight breaking down P's. Niggas steady hitting till I'm getting them off D's. He used to be my dog, but them niggas turned fleas. Fresh G nights when I'm clutching on a pipe. Draco hold 100 red beam, give me sight. Yo, bitch hit my line, said she wanna get that pipe. Pull up on a foreign whip, neighbors hit a pipe. Niggas sneak dissing on the web, that's alright. Get your ass murked for a motherfucking life.
Get your ass murdered for a motherfucking life. Make your ass murdered for your motherfucking life. Standing on the curb with a pocket full of life. Minute life, niggas trife, now one of us mice. Throw from a screen and I pass it like a mic. No COVID dream, drop the fall off in my Sprite. No shoulder lean, got the drop in the pipe. Brought the photo on the fight, nigga, I don't look like Mike.
Fresh G nights when I'm clutching on her pipe. Draco hold 100 red beam, give me sight. Yo, bitch hit my line, said she wanna get that pipe. Pull up on a foreign whip, neighbors in the pipe. Niggas sweet, listen on the web, that's alright. Get your ass murked for a motherfucking life.
Bitch, I feel like Nelly in my Air Force Ones. Nigga talking crazy, I'ma just work by this tongue. Niggas playing hard, but really softer than a sponge. So they wanna fuck me for my money, I'm not dumb. King with the beam, you know it's a scary sight. Run up on me, I'ma have to take a nigga life. West side nigga, so you know I keep the pipe. When I'm on the south side, bitch, it's still midlife. I'm a jiggy nigga, so my bitch a ditty nigga. I do not see any nigga want me come and get me nigga. Ay, bitch, I'm money hungry, I came up all by my lonely niggas claiming that they know me just to get a fucking light. Ay.
Fresh G nights when I'm clutching on her pipe. Draco hold 100 red beam, give me sight. Yo, bitch hit my line, said she wanna get the pipe. Pull up on a foreign whip, neighbors hit a pipe. Niggas sneak dissing on the web.
Woo! We are jamming. You know, we've done an hour and 15 minutes. Let's just ride out to this. You plugged yourself. We've done it all.
Thank you very much for listening. I'll be right back for the ending words of wisdom. I love you. Feel the vibe. Enjoy.
Gang gang.
Thank you for coming on.
I won't catch a case if I use this 38. Mask on, boy, I'm finna rob the place. Pop a perky, man, I can't feel my face. I'm in the zone, man, I'm finna win the race. 100 round in this chopper, give me space. I've been trapping, I've been ruling in the A. Southside, well, you know it ain't safe. Glock 9, keep it tucked up on my waist. If you try me, I'ma shoot you in your face. Ain't no time for no lagging in the A. Southside, boy, you better play it safe. Mama told me keep them niggas out your face. All them niggas out there, they be acting fake. 200, you can get the 28. I've been looking and finessing in the A. Breaking news, keep them niggas out your face. Breaking news, all them niggas out here fake. Breaking news, keep the 4-5 on your waist. Breaking news, I've been out here getting cake. Breaking news, keep them niggas out your face. Breaking news, all them niggas out here fake. Breaking news, keep the 4-5 on your waist. Breaking news, I've been out here getting cake. We don't fuck with that niggas, we don't do no talking. I just bought a brand new show, put you in a cold fit. I'm so focused on these faces, my nigga, I'm on it. I remember falling away from deep, but then it showed me. Tell them I don't do no conversations, pull up on me. If you want to disrespect me, then we get the lurking. They hate it when you win it, cause we get our nothing. I need them taking those facial chocolate.
They see your stuff, they can actually look at who I am.
Yeah, that shit's sick. I want to get my YouTube popping.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Just once you do me the link, I'll share it.
Oh, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
I'll share it.
What? Mama in my sock. What? I can't trust a dog. What? Baby daddy called a ops. What? Rubber in my sock. What? I can't. Yeah, you wanna come out here? What? Rubber in my sock. What? I can't trust a dog. What? Baby daddy called a ops. What? Rubber in my sock. What? I can't trust a dog. What? I can't trust a dog. No. Rubber in my sock. Please don't tell your baby daddy he gon' call the ops. 30 in my block, riding down your block. Bullets jumping everywhere, playing hopscotch. Roller 3.5, he be bitchin', I smoke a lot. Counting all this money, finna go and cop a yacht. My house by the water, I'm like, yeah, bitch, why not? Diamonds in my chain, watch them bitches really rock. We hit the club suite, got the VIP on lock. Popping bottles in this bitch, got the whole club on lock. Nigga talking crazy, got my nigga with the shot. AK-47 on the block, he getting hot. Counting 100 grand, call that bitch a big knot. Nigga talking crazy, you get shot with the Glock. I can't trust his thought, what? Rubber in my sock, what? Please don't tell your baby daddy, he gon' call the ops, What? I can't trust his thought, What? It's a rubber in my sock, what? Yeah, what? BBM the game, what? I pull up and unload. My niggas is all here, we all at your front door. Dressed in all black, we don't need no camo. Big ass gun, straight shooting like a Rambo. Pull up in the Tesla, this bitch got no handle. Always stay down like a white bitch on Zanzo. 100 rounds out this gun, this bitch hard to handle. Diamond straight buying like Tyson in the stand though. Diamond so cool, I don't need a fucking fan ho. Big booty bitch keep pulling on my pants though. Pop me a perky, you gon' need a friend ho. Fuck these two bitches, I swear they was twins though. Niggas be cuffin', I call them cause Winslow. Geeking and coughing, I'm going off that window. Choppers, extendos, I'm all out the window. Do your ass dirty like some of my kinfolk.
Alrighty, thanks for listening. Here's your ending words of wisdom. Love you right back for the outro. I love you. Alrighty, everybody, let's bow our heads and pray with Jude Law and the young Pope for these ending words of wisdom.
Forgive me, Lord, for I have been unforgivable. It's not true that I illumine myself. You illumine me. It's not true that I feel omnipotent. You are the Lord omnipotent. It's not true that I don't care about anything. The only thing I care about is you alone. And if I have forgotten to thank you, I thank you now. And if I have sinned by presumption, I ask your forgiveness now. And if I have tricked poor Don Tommaso, I ask your forgiveness now. And if I have frightened people, I ask your forgiveness now. And if I have wished Spencer and Dussalier harm, I ask you send harm my way as well. And if I have abused my power, I ask you to take it from me now. Forgive me, Lord. Illumine me. Give me the words to say to the cardinals. My address regards you. My words are your words. I keep praying for you to make something happen. So why this awful crawling feeling that nothing ever does? I know, dictate to me, Lord. Yes, dictate to me. I've always been good at taking notes. You know that. You know that.
Jude Law, you're a great actor, dude. If you haven't watched The Young Pope by now, you must not really have if like you're a listener of this show regularly and you have not watched The Young Pope by now, I feel like you don't like respect me almost in this weird way. It's like you're listening, so like you must like somewhat care, but like you're not watching The Young Pope. I've told you to watch it 1,000 times. Why? And also this feedback protection bullshit. God, my stupid fucking Garage. I need to get something different than GarageBand, I guess is the moral of this story. But my GarageBand has feedback protection on, and I don't want it on. And I keep turning it off, but it keeps turning on all by itself, and I don't understand. Thank you for watching on YouTube. You could see me lay with my dinky, you know what I mean? It's just better. It's better on YouTube, dude. But personally, you know, I understand not watching on YouTube because I don't watch any podcast on YouTube. I actually watch I don't even watch, I listen. So I listen to all my podcasts. So I relate to the listeners more than the YouTubers, but I'm trying to be better at YouTubing. I try to, you know, look into the camera and maybe make a funny face like this. Or maybe, you know, just do something, you know, different, you know? Let's do something fun here. You're watching something. It's one camera. Let's make it somewhat enjoyable here. That's what the notes are. See, if you were watching on YouTube, you could see what the notes are. You could see that they're very vague. But episode 215 with Keemo was a blast, and I am ranting on this outro, but you know what? It's my podcast, and I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. You don't have to listen to it, and that's fine. But if you are listening to it, and you're enjoying it, thank you very much. And a special shout out to Cody and Dylan, and Yessie actually cash apped me the money instead of using Patreon, that works too. You can cash at me. My cash tag is the money sign CJ Couch Talk 904. You can also follow me on Instagram at CJ Couch Talk. If you have any questions, comments, insults, or you would like to be a guest, you can email me at cjcouchtalk@gmail.com, and you can hit me up on Patreon, patreon.com/cjcouchtalk if you have any money that you'd like to donate, maybe, or something, maybe $1, maybe $2, doesn't matter. Dylan donated $1, and I appreciate it. Cody does like 10 or 9 or something weird. Yessie did 15. She's the leader right now. Yessie is the leader at $15, so shout out you, Yessie. Thank you also for coming on and having a great episode. Cody, great episode you were a part of as well. And also, shout out to Taylor Schaup's mother. Taylor Schaup was on the show with Cody. Mrs. Schaup, you're a great Scott Mill mother. You're a great person. You're a beautiful person. And I love you. So thank you for listening, Mrs. Schaup, more than anyone else. That's my favorite listener right now. She is peaking, and I'm loving it. So thank you very much. Shout out Bluff God for this beat. I got nothing else to say. I'm going to let this beat ride for like another 20, 30 seconds and freestyle if you want. Thank you so much. I love you, and I will talk to you on Thursday or Friday. Deal with it! I love you. Bye.